Good afternoon, or well, evening in some places. It's about 5 o'clock here, Mountain Standard Time in Santa Fe. It was grocery day. It was food time to stock up for whatever this week may bring. I probably will not get out to Chooch until tomorrow. I don't, well, anyway, I will get out to Chooch again tomorrow, I hope. And everything will be okay here in Santa Fe as far as any. We don't have riots or protesting here in Santa Fe. There's a little bit of that in Albuquerque. New Mexico's a pretty, as far as all that unrest and stuff goes, it's a pretty sheltered place, to say the least. It's pretty sheltered, and I'm lucky to live here instead of in the big city of Chicago, where things got really nasty 6 months ago. So anyway, with that being said, this is my dinner. I actually probably will make it very soon, because whenever I watch my friends' streams like Rosie and Kev, I always get really hungry because they go out to eat and they eat such good food and they eat Korean barbecue, which I really don't think I can get here. I can get like Korean barbecue flavored chips in the store, but I cannot. I don't know that I could get Korean barbecue at or any kind of restaurant or anything. Things are up and running in Santa Fe. We're not hopping by any means, but things are really up and running, except we had our museums open briefly, and then only to be closed again very quickly. Our museums, our town thrives on tourism. We have a lot of good museums, especially art museums, culture. We really have a lot to offer for a small town. It's a very touristy place, especially in the summer and fall, which really hurt us this year. But anyway, on this election night, I am going to eat my Daya, I don't know how it's pronounced, deliciously dairy-free, gluten-free pizza. I'm not gluten intolerant, I don't believe, but everything seems to be gluten-free if it's lactose-free these days. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be eating. To show you some of the other things. Oh, I don't want to show you that cornbread. It looks nasty because it's all. Oh, no, I don't want to show you that. Okay. I know pop is pretty unhealthy, but kitty, get out of the way. Anyway, I stacked up on pop just because whenever I go to the store, I don't buy. Whenever I go to the store, I don't buy enough caffeine, and I actually bought Nescafe. Nescafe is my favorite coffee, or for instant. And now I'm not drinking that straight black, nasty instant coffee. I put oat milk creamer or oat milk creamer with a mix of coconut. I bought some curry powder. I really want to make a curry recipe. I can never afford all the ingredients, all the spices and everything that go into these recipes that I would love to make. Walmart is probably the cheapest place to get spices. At Albertsons, they can be really expensive, the spices, and my favorite cooking inspiration magazine. Sorry about all the grocery bags. Sorry about that. That's the TV that's broken and that I cannot watch. But my mom's like, "Oh, do you want us to text you the alert?" Oh, I'm like, "No, Mom, please. I get my information off the internet. That's the difference between me and you, Mom and Dad. I get my information off the internet from real people. You get your information off a television screen." I'm surprised I would have such nightmares if I lived with them and had to put up with that TV. They even watch TV while they eat dinner, which is I don't understand that. I know you can watch that much TV, but Goya coconut water. I think Goya is a Hispanic brand. They have in Chicago, but it's pretty popular here. The Goya is pretty inexpensive. It's coconut water. I love coconut water. I love coconut anything. That all started my coconut love when I went to Hawaii, because that's, of course, very big there. Coconut, everything. I like to drink out of a coconut. I mean, a real coconut. I like to just drink out of it, you know. So, this isn't food or drink related, but it was very interesting. It was like $1.97 for this Excite Suave body wash. So I don't know what Excite means. If it makes me excited, it makes me happy, then I will splurge and pay the 97 cents. 97 cents is nothing to me really, but I'm just joking. But Excite. I love to be excited, I love to have something to look forward to, and I love to be happy every day that I possibly can. Because we just never know. In this day and age especially. Okay. Oh boy, I don't know if I ever showed you, oh damn, just dropped something in the sink. Gotta run my dishwasher. Cholula, I mean, I don't know if it's, I don't think it's the spiciest. I don't even know if I've ever had ghost pepper hot sauce. Hot sauce is huge here. I love hot sauce. I was never a spicy food eater. In fact, it made me really sick to eat spicy food in Chicago, like Indian food and stuff. But now I can't get enough spicy. Even when it burns my throat, I'm still loving it. It gives me a little like tingle, like in my head. It gives me a tingle. The spices, ginger, garlic. It's like a buzz, a natural buzz. Let me see here. I don't know what else I have. I don't know what else I have to show you people. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this election night. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it being over. But, oh, yeah. Eggs. Nothing that exciting here. All natural, fresh chicken thighs, Italian sausage. Italian beef is big in Chicago. I prefer Italian sausage. So anyway, that's that. Ugh. So, oh yeah, I stopped by Dunkin' Donuts today, and I was only going to get a coffee, you know, regular coffee, and I ended up getting a pumpkin spice like latte, iced latte with oat milk. Because at Dunkin' Donuts, they never had any non-dairy creamer options, but now they have almond milk and oat milk. I've never really liked the taste of almond milk, but I do love oat milk. It's kind of like a new obsession with me, oat milk. I like coconut milk, and I like, I guess soy's okay. It doesn't really excite me one way or the other, soy milk, but I hope you see my lovely mountain videos from yesterday. They were really lovely. I mean, the mountains were really lovely. I tried to do as best I could with the videos. They got a little chopped up, the videos, but I was able to film at least a 10-minute one. It's not a place where you go chooching, the mountains, because, I don't know, I mean, the roads aren't made for chooching. There's hiking trails and stuff, but it's really hard to get up like on those hills and hike because I didn't have the right shoes, and it was just, I would have loved to done some hiking. I did find some pretty quiet, secluded spots up in the mountains with great views, and that always great views just excite me. They really do. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, well, now that my TV is broken, I don't have a TV. I don't know, I guess that's a blessing in disguise because I won't be glued to the TV tonight. For some reason, I've had an interest in this election. I don't know why, because I've never really liked politics, like maybe in the last 12 years, because of all the nastiness that goes on with it. But, you know, I'm tired of being quiet about my beliefs and what I stand for, because I've been bullied so much in my life and just let people kind of walk all over me and say whatever they want without standing up for myself. I've learned how to gain more confidence, stand up for myself, and fight for what I believe in. Bullying was horrible. I still had a great childhood. I did a lot of things that my peers didn't get to do and my friends, with regards to travel and going to Europe when I was 9 years old and things like that. I was on a swim team, competitive swim team in the town I lived in, back in Oak Park near Chicago, and also, oh boy, trying to think. What else? Oh, it was just a great childhood. Even though I was, the target of a lot of bullying and stuff, it still was a great childhood. And adulthood was a rude awakening for me once I got to be about 17, 18. Things changed very, I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it abruptly. I'd call it like kind of gradually, but I didn't realize what was happening with my life until I was a little older. And I was able to make smarter decisions, and I was able to learn from my mistakes. And I've always felt like I've always believed in karma, because I've always tried to be a good person, treat others how I want to be treated. And I believe if I've ever done anything wrong to anyone, that I've always felt like God is watching over me or something. And I don't know. It's just like I do believe in karma. So, at least for myself, because I've seen it. I've just seen it so many times in my own life. And none of us are perfect, but I know a lot of good people out there on YouTube and Instagram. I know a lot of good people, and I believe in them strongly, that they're great people. They do great things for others, and they will be blessed. They will be blessed one day. They all will, and they mean a lot to me. I hope everybody stays safe on this election eve, or election eve, I'm still saying election eve, election night, and tomorrow. I hear things probably won't, like, erupt. I mean, not really erupt in New Mexico, but, like, any potential unrest will not happen until tomorrow morning, I guess. And I just really hope you all stay safe out there, especially the ones like Rosie and Kev that are out there, chooching and bringing us the real deal in LA. That's the second largest city in the country, and it's a little scary, but I think Rosie's very intelligent. I think Kev's very intelligent, and they're great people, and they will keep themselves safe because they know how many people care about them and want them to be safe, because I don't know what I'd ever do without them, I don't know what I'd ever do without them in my life, and I mean that sincerely. So I need to spend some time in my tent. I've kind of neglected my tent and my bike. I haven't ridden my bike. I mean, I just been walking because, the altitude here, the inclines with riding my bike, and I can't film when I'm on my bike because I don't have my GoPro. I still need to go in and figure out what's up with my GoPro Hero 8, and because that I can put on my bike and film while I'm riding. So, yeah, I was so excited. I spent $566, which was pretty much half of my stimulus money on that camera. So I really need to go to Best Buy and find out what's up with it. I only took a few pictures. They were like time-lapse shots, and they kept saying my SIM card, or not SIM card, disk space was full or something. I mean, I only took a few pictures. I don't really know anything about the newer cameras. I'm only familiar with smartphone cameras and the other kind of cameras I used to use. Digital point and shoot. I had two digital point and shoots. One got smashed and broken when it dropped on concrete. The second one, I don't know whatever happened to it. It never broke, but probably in the move it got lost somewhere. But I love photography. I know a lot of you know that, and videography has become the newest thing for me. It's fun, and it brings me a lot of pleasure, and it brings me a lot of satisfaction, and I know I can't always produce the best content every single day or even every single week, but hopefully that will change in a couple weeks maybe, around Thanksgiving, because You know, it's like when I get optimistic, my hopes get dashed because the numbers start going up whenever I start to get optimistic. So it's like, I'm afraid to be optimistic because I'm just afraid I'm going to be crushed. I'm going to get depressed about not being able to travel. And it's really discouraging when I get my hopes up about something about this trip to Boise for Thanksgiving, and then I find out that all these travel people are going places like other countries are going into lockdown again. It's just these times are too unpredictable and very very scary. I'm lucky to live where I live as far as all that, as far as the tension in the country, but so anyway, enough of that. So Boise is still a possibility. I know I've gone back and forth about it, but Boise, my mom has not canceled the motel reservations in Cheyenne yet. I guess she can do it within 24 hours, which would be like November 22nd or 23rd. So I still have a couple more weeks, 2 or 3 more weeks, and that would be like a dream come true to see my brother, sister-in-law, and the kids, and to be in a new place like Wyoming, a place I've only been once in my life when I was 14 years old and only passed through Cheyenne, but I've never seen the western part of the state. I've never explored Wyoming at all. It's a real like ghost town lover's paradise, I think. I'm a ghost town lover, and abandoned properties, abandoned anything. But I really, honestly, try not to go near the property. Just get a shot or a video from like kind of a distance across the road, or if the property is like sitting back from the road, I just walk past it or something. I did once go on an abandoned property up in northern New Mexico back in May. Made me a little nervous because my parents told me that sometimes they might come out with a shotgun if they see somebody on their property, but during COVID it wasn't a big concern because these abandoned properties